Hi peeps, it's Tersse back in the old squat box once again. I'm hoping to make this a relatively quick video. We'll cover a few minutes anyway. So, a couple of things to cover. Boner, yeah. Boehner is a boner, you know, and he really wants to stop what he's doing and just come to the table and realise that he's not going to get re-elected to the Speaker of the House next year anyway. No matter how much he struggles, scrums about, he's going to have to deal with the Democrats, and he won't be made Speaker of the House next year. So he should just do the best deal for the American people. Right? What else was I going to talk about? Blah. Santorum, what a fucking idiot. Santorum's going on some crappy fucking blog fucking thing. Give it up, you stupid fucking tosser. I mean, Santorum, fucking hell, as if you haven't been parodied enough, you know, on the internet. Now you're going to go and talk alongside the secessionists from America. You're going to be doing a blog spot every Monday alongside the biggest secessionist speakers in the world, who want to sell you things like, you know, the tool to help you disassemble Queen and put together a Glock. You know what I mean? A Glock pistol with a torch on it. You know, that's what they're selling you. You know what I mean? That's what they're selling you on the same fucking blog space as Santorum. Yeah, fine, Mr. Santorum. You know. Another thing is Jindo and other tossers went to a meeting, the winter governors meeting, you know, where they discussed such things, I suppose, as who's going to be running for president in 2016 for the Republicans, and I think they are talking about Governor Perry from Texas rerunning. Well, I hope he's taking his fucking meds for Alzheimer's, because the cunt needs it. Or maybe they've discovered a brand new Texas fucking cure for Alzheimer's, because Governor Perry certainly needs that fucking shit. No. Moving on to the Democrats. There's a couple of stuff going on with the Democrats. Which call him Obama and Hillary Clinton have stated quite clearly to Syria, don't use chemical weapons or we will come and kick your fucking ass. You know, that's basically what they're saying, and yeah, fair play to them. Yeah, but they want to be very careful not to get drawn into a terrible fucking war in the Middle East, since they're just trying to extract themselves from, you know, the two terrible wars in the Middle East that they've been involved in. And what's the other thing now? Hillary Clinton running for president in 2016. Don't think it's a very good idea for Hillary to run for president. I really don't think she can win. I mean, even on the end of a brilliant second term presidency of Obama, I don't think Hillary Clinton really has the makings of a president. I'm sorry if people don't agree with me, but I really don't think she has. She does have a lot of kudos, but I don't think she's presidential material. I think really what she could do though is she could become a queen maker. I think if Hillary Clinton was to spend a bit of time, you know, sort of building up to the 2016 by supporting further female candidates who could be a female president. I mean, I think that real, you know, she could be a queen maker. She could make the Democratic Senator, you know, the president. You know, someone like Elizabeth Warren. I think she could be a very strong runner for president in 2016, and more so with Obama and Hillary Clinton and you know, all the Clintons and everybody who supported and ran the campaign for Obama, if they got behind Elizabeth Warren. I think she could be a fantastic American, you know, female president, and I would look forward to that. I really would look forward to that. It would crush the Republicans. The Democrats would crush the Republicans if they ran someone like Elizabeth Warren, especially if over her Senate term. She does really well and pushes through a lot of the changes she wants to see at the banking to support the average worker and the middle class in America. I think she would be wholeheartedly supported, not just by women, but by white males, the youth, women obviously, the Latinos, the blacks, the Chinese. I think she would sweep the fucking board. But especially if you had someone like Hillary Clinton saying, "I'm not running myself, but this is my flag bearer, Elizabeth Warren," and if Obama and all his campaign managers and people who ran this campaign and did all the internet stuff and all the phone stuff and the database stuff, if they got behind her, Elizabeth Warren would be a fantastic female president for 2016. That's just my view on it. You understand? As a European communist socialist, capitalist, power to the people, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it could be fantastic. What else now? There was other things I was wanting to talk about, but I'm pretty drunk now. I'm probably running. It's 6 minutes. That's that long. I've covered enough. If I could think of the other stuff, I'll maybe add it in somewhere else. But that's my palaver for tonight. My rumination, my mind fart for the American political system so far. Anyway, Swansea motherfuckers. Yeah. By the way, yeah, I'm not on whiskey tonight. Well, not yet. Got a bottle there, but I'm drinking this lovely stuff. Yeah, Vin de France. It's basically a blended wine from several regions, several different grapes, all put together. Cheap as fuck. I mean, £4 a litre I'm getting for it in Britain. It's probably about €1.5 a litre, €2 a litre in fucking Europe, and it's delicious. It's delish. I mean, it's not a top of the range wine, it's a glugging wine, it's a cooking wine, and I'm cooking my brain with it, you know what I mean? Fantastic shit, £4 fucking quid a litre in Britain. I think that's pretty damn good for how it tastes, and 12%, it's 12, isn't it? 12% volume. It's a lovely little taster. Is it La Citelle Vin de France Vin Rouge 2011, and it's marked as a 1 dry. It's dry, but it's not that dry. It's actually pretty fucking good, to be honest with you. I don't see it as a dry red wine. It is pretty fruity, tasty. Quite a bit of sweetness there. There's a dryness, but it's not that terrible oaked dryness. It's not that fake where the fucking ran it through oak chips to get that oakiness. It's a nice, slightly medium dry red, like fruity. It's got that blended taste that you get from the caves if you've ever been in France, of the cheap €1.52 per litre wine. It's fantastic. I love it. I think it's fucking great. I only got one bottle today because when I was in the shop at Lidl's, there was only one bottle left on the shelves, and I didn't have time to wait around for them to go into the back shop and bring a box out and all that shit. So I just bought the one bottle of the 1 litre bottle of it. I would have had two, but then since I couldn't get two, I bought a bottle of this. I don't know if you've ever heard of this. It's Queen Margaret. Right, now it's blended Scotch Whiskey. It's 8 years old though. It's guaranteed to be 8 years old, which basically puts it in the avenue of it's mild enough not to burn the throat off you, and 40% proof, and only £9.99, 10 quid. 10 quid is something like, I think it's about €8.50. You know what I mean? €9. And in America, I think it was probably about $13 or something like that. $13.50 a bottle, you know. And I will be letting you know what this is like later. It's not going to be a real taste fucking thing, you know. I'm just going to glug at it and ramble lots of shit, you know. And you can tell by how rambling my shit is how good the whiskey is. Ta-da! That's how my reviews are going to go from now on. I will drink stuff, lots of it, and then if I talk lots, then you can say, oh, that's pretty good, that's gabby water, that is. And the gabbier I am, the gabbier the water is, the better it is. And the cheaper it is, the better it is for what you're paying for it. No, anyway. So, I think I've rambled long enough. Slajiva, motherfuckers. Catch me on the old hop, as we say, you know what I mean. Cheers.